Hello everybody, this is ALX. I know it's been quite some time since I uploaded a video, but I have returned after just not really uploading or recording in quite some time. I have recently finished the Old World Blues DLC, and I figured this will be a good time to start the Dead Money DLC. But first I am going to find a location to store various weapons so I don't carry a ton of weight with the new DLC. Mother of God. Nope. Why do you have to follow me in here, man? This game could suck my dick. Okay, that works. Any minute now, okay. What did this weapon take? Power cell. Only worth some cash, but might as well store stuff in a locker. Alright, so I put everything in a locker in here after I had to deal with a death claw. So, hopefully I can go out in Mojave and fast travel to the location I need to go. Okay, I can. Alright. Time to start the Dead Money DLC. Sierra Madre. Cloud residue. Don't think I really need that. That feels like the music's a bit loud. Dead Money takes you on an extremely dangerous area of the Mojave Wasteland, a one-way journey until your business at the Sierra Madre is finished. In normal mode, you'll encounter new traps, enemies, and new companions whose lives are tied to yours. In hardcore mode, you'll be fighting the environment as well, a toxic city that erodes health over time. Companions are more vulnerable, and so are you. Dead Money is recommended for experienced couriers, level 20+. If up to the challenge, continue on. The Sierra Madre's grand opening awaits. It has been for 200 years. Wait, I gotta hear the radio signal first.
If so, the Sierra Madre Casino, in all its glory, is inviting you to begin again. Come to a place where wealth, excitement, and intrigue await around every corner. Stroll along the winding streets of our beautiful resort, make new friends, or rekindle old flames. Let your eyes take in the luxurious expanse of the open desert under clear, starlit skies. Gaze straight on into the sunset from our villa rooftops. Countless diversions await. Gamble in our casino, take in the theater, or stay in one of our exclusive executive suites that will shelter you and cater to your every whim. So if life's worries have weighed you down, if you need an escape from your troubles, or if you just need an opportunity to begin again, join us. Let go and leave the world behind at the Sierra Madre grand opening this October. We'll be waiting. Has your life taken a turn? Do troubles beset?
It kind of sums that up. Mojave Wasteland. So I'm just gonna make that's just another playthrough I did with friends. Okay, let's just make a new save in case something goes wrong with the first part of the recording. So now we just got this one. Alright, always make a backup save. Seek the radio signal in the bunker. Sierra Madre. Brotherhood of Steel. Time for the guessing game. Oh, that was easy. Unlock the door. Huh. Laser rifle. Requires a key. Vending machine. This is an unusual looking crafting station. As you approach, lines of tiny holographic items appear on the dispensing tray, wireframe schematics and lists of consumables. The machine can assemble and package for the consumer. There is a slot on the side with the Sierra Madre symbol. The slot does not look part of the original design. Just make a pack of cigarettes in here. Scotch combat knife. Pork and beans. Power helmet.
His glory.
Oh god.
Come to a place where wealth, excitement, and intrigue await around every corner. Stroll along the winding streets of our beautiful resort.
You've heard of the Sierra Madre Casino. We all have. The legend, the curses, foolishness about it lying in the middle of the city of the dead. Buried beneath a blood-red cloud. A bright, shining monument luring treasure hunters to their doom. The world's most famous stars and entertainers were invited to its grand opening. An invitation was a sign of exclusiveness. The opening was supposed to symbolize a road to a brighter future, not just for the world, but for all who came to its doors. A chance for anyone to begin again. Except the Sierra Madre never opened. The war froze it in time, like a big flashbulb going off. The grand opening, one big ending of humanity. It's still out there, in the wastes, preserved, just waiting for someone to crack it open. But getting to it, that's not the hard part. It's letting go. Are you listening? Good. From now on, when I talk, listen and follow my instructions. Play stupid, play clever. Make the mistake of saying no. That collar on your neck will go off and take your head with it.
Collar? What are you talking about?
It's like that Pit Boy on your wrist, except filled with explosives. A little radio of the old world. Just needed some tuning. Do what I say, and the collar will go off. Refuse, try and run, disobey me, I'll kill you and find someone else. There's no escape from here until I let you go. The sooner you accept your situation, the better.
Then maybe you better tell me why I'm here.
That structure you see above the fountain, the Sierra Madre Casino. You need to break inside. Heist. Too many years in the making. But to get inside, avoid its traps. You'll need to gather a team. As I found, one cannot do it alone.
You've caught others?
Around the villa are 3 other callers like yours. Caller 8, 12, and 14. Find all 3 and get them here to the fountain. Then we'll talk more. And should you get any ideas about killing each other and taking the treasure of the Sierra Madre for yourself, a warning. All your callers are linked. One of you dies, you all die. If that's what it takes to make you cooperate, so be it.
Why would you do that?
Because in some respects, breaking into the Sierra Madre is easier than breaking human instinct. Greed. The villa is filled with corpses. Some killed by the dangers here, some by me. Others turned on each other. Once they realized the Sierra Madre could be theirs, they cared nothing for their freedom, their survival, or each other.
Are they all dead?
The ones brought here live on only in what they've left behind. Their marks, graffiti on the walls, and victims they've killed. Some tried to help, left supplies and healing for others who came. Their reward? They were tracked down, killed by others with baser instincts. Some of these murderers went as far as to leave traps behind them, turning markers for help into death traps for anyone following them. It killed some of them when they forgot where the traps were, or when they desperately needed the assistance they had cut others off from.
How many of these victims did you bring here?
Too many. This place is dangerous. And its quarantine measures, its hazards, have claimed many failures upon failures. Do you think I wanted to place collars on you to ensure compliance? No. If robots could have done this, I would have sent them. The Sierra Madre is a complicated lock. Cracking it open requires human hands.
Where's my gear?
The Sierra Madre has many defenses, means of screening guests for illicit or dangerous items. Your arrival here, weaponless, was not my intention. The casino, this villa, it takes anything with even a trace of radioactivity, traces of unknown substances, and returns it home, the bunker. The process is automated, and the casino itself has other similar services. I was unable to find a workaround except to send others in as tools. Still, I have not left you defenseless. And the Sierra Madre's security, in some respects, can help you if you are resourceful enough.
What do you mean?
This place is well preserved. Few who came here ever returned. All the treasures of the old world lie scattered about, virtually untouched. Search, hunt, craft what you can from what you find. The trash of the pre-war era can keep you alive. Food, knives, more. Use them. Even the villa's toxins and the residue it leaves behind can be shaped into tools and weapons. Gather it as well. Also, there is one more thing in your possession. A rifle that will keep you alive. As surely as the caller will.
What is this rifle?
It is a hollow rifle, a weapon I constructed when I arrived. I have since made superior models and modifications. For now, that tool will have to do until you find other weapons. And I suggest you do. The hollow rifle's ammo is limited. Still, it should serve well enough. I fashioned it from the holograms of the villa and used it against the villa's living inhabitants.
The inhabitants? There's people alive here?
Yes, inhabitants. Avoid them if you can. They are difficult to kill. Whatever has created them, bullets, explosions, energy, it can make them inert for a time, then they seem to crawl back up, restored. Perhaps it's the cloud. Perhaps something in their physiology.
What is the cloud?
The cloud is what blankets the sky here. You may smell it in the air. Copper and sulfur. Burns the lungs and seeps into the skin. As for its origins, I'm not certain. Pre-war industrial pollutants. Something in the Sierra Madre structure. It is unique across the wasteland. And deadly. It has kept this place preserved since the Great War.
Will exposure kill me?
The air here is lethal only if you enter concentrated pockets of the cloud. Too long inside one, you'll die, so be careful where you step. I've seen some survive concentration of the cloud for short periods of time, if healthy enough. Others were too weak. Rebreathers, chemical suits, there is no protection against it. It decays all it touches. I found fighting it useless.
Is there any safe place to rest?
Anywhere sheltered from the cloud. Inside buildings, tunnels. Any place not exposed to the outside air. Anything the cloud has touched has preserved it one way or another. But only the holograms in the villa truly remain.
What holograms are you talking about?
Ghosts. They fill the villa. More in the casino. Much more. They carry out the functions the dead once did. They cannot be harmed. They only perform the same rote tasks until their power dies. They are of no consequence, except for the security holograms, the ones with the silhouettes of the armored Sierra Madre guards.
How are they different?
Most holograms perform specific functions. The security holograms, ever since the bombs fell, now perform their function. They will kill anyone they detect. They are immune to guns, weapons, EMPs, even energy weapons. Still, they have limitations. Their design limits their field of view, enough to avoid detection. Each has an emitter. Destroy or disable it, and they cease to be a threat. Still, at least they still work as intended. Other technology here is more of a threat to you. Notably, the villa's radios and speakers.
Radios and speakers?
Yes, music was intended to be broadcast all over the villa. Over time, however, the radio signal has decayed and emits a different frequency. Speakers and radios interfere with the bomb caller frequency and can trigger the detonators prematurely. It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate. I was unable to calibrate the collars to block the signals. So, you'll have to make do.
Radios and speakers can set off my collar?
Yes, but not immediately. You'll hear a beep from your collar's detonator. When you do, step back, scan the area, and find the signal source. There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio. The damaged speakers are sparking. Hard to miss. The casings are resistant to vandalism. Punching or hitting them will not destroy them.
So how do I destroy the radios and speakers then?
Gunshots, energy blasts, even spears thrown with great force can puncture their exterior. Shielded speakers can't be destroyed at all. You will need to avoid them or switch them off via a terminal. I'll leave the method up to you.
I had other questions.
I am short on patience, and you are short on time.
What are the vending machines in the villa?
Assembly stations. Schematics are stored within. Dispensers with unlock codes. They use the chips scattered around as batteries. Alloys are raw material embedded in the shell. They resemble the vending machines of the Mojave, but they are crafting devices of tremendous versatility. Once an old world convenience, now they are a means of survival. Use the chips to power them. Select from the holographic display. The device will assemble it.
I had other questions.
Ask.
What is this place?
Unfamiliar with the legend of the Sierra Madre? The casino exists. You are one of the few who look upon it. Where you're standing is the villa beneath the casino above. The wreckage. The villa lies in the shadow. The villa is a dumping ground of failed construction. Pre-war junk that has aged poorly.
I had other questions.
Ask.
Let's see, what else do I get? How did I get here?
I brought you here. There are mechanisms in place once the traps across the Mojave are sprung. For now, your sole focus should be the Sierra Madre and how to get inside. Until then, you won't leave alive.
Why is my vision blurring?
It is the cloud that surrounds the villa. It shouldn't prove lethal in the time you were here. Prolonged exposure would be hazardous, however. Fall asleep, and you will not wake up.
Maybe I can find a protective mask or something. What do you need me to do now?
Gather the 3 others needed for this job. Return them here. After that, I'll have more instructions for you.
Who are you?
Someone who followed the call of the Sierra Madre just as you did. Now that I've found it's more than a story, I intend to take what's inside. Maybe that's why you came. Why you followed the Pip-Boy here. And straight into one of my traps. Now, this is your reward.
How are you speaking to me?
Confused? Don't be. I'm commandeering the hologram technology of the villa. Numbers, equations, circuits, all can be controlled, provided there's a connection, and the knowledge to use it. This villa, the casino, a treasure trove of such devices. The holograms included.
Who are these people I'm gathering?
One is a trusted ally. Obedient, caller or no, although the caller helps. The other 2? Well, we'll have to see what the trap's got.
How am I supposed to find them?
Your piece of Rocco trash will help you, I've ensured it. It can latch onto the signal of the callers. And tune into their frequencies. The bomb callers come with radios embedded in them. You can eavesdrop easily. It was part of their design to listen in. They can even screen out white noise from the environment to allow greater monitoring.
Any suggestions for who I should get first?
Yes. Caller 8, the FEV reject, the super mutant. He is docile, predictable, and provided he's not starving, should be easy to command. I lost contact with him some time ago. Probably after he dragged you here from the trap. Find him. He'll follow you, caller or no.
What's FEV?
A long story. FEV, a virus, is an even longer story. It gave birth to the docile one, turned them into a super mutant long ago. I've downloaded the instructions and markers on your Pip-Boy, in case you forget. And yes, I have access to that device on your wrist. Get the other 3 here after that. I'll have more instructions for you. Do this, I'll let you go. I'll let all of you go. Good. If necessary, I will guide you through the villa's broadcast systems. If you get lost, return here, and I'll direct you. I've downloaded instructions on an audio log to your Pip-Boy in case you can't read. If you forget why you're here, let my voice remind you.
Let your eyes take in the luxurious expanse of the open desert under clear, starlit skies. Gaze straight on into the sunset from our villa rooftops.
Quest find dog, Dean
Gamble in our
Domino,
casino.
Christine.
Take in the theater, or stay in one of our exclusive executive suites that will
You
serve
return.
and cater
Why?
to your every whim.
Gather the 3 as I've
So if
instructed, then I will
life's
have more for
worries
you.
weighed down,
Not
If you
before.
need an escape from your troubles,
I had questions.
or if you just need an opportunity to begin again,
What's inside the Sierra
join
Madre?
us.
That is for me to
Go
know.
and leave the world
You get that
behind
far,
at the
you'll see for
Sierra
yourself.
Madre grand opening this October. We'll be waiting. Has your life taken a turn? Do
Who's the woman
troubles beset
hologram in
you?
the fountain?
Has
I do
fortune
not
left you
know.
behind?
A pre-war icon, perhaps. It is of no consequence, aside from being a circuit I can
Is
utilize.
inviting you to begin again. Come to a place where wealth, excitement, and intrigue
That's all I need to
await
know.
around
Then
every
go.
corner.
The Sierra Madre may wait.
Stroll
I
along the
will
winding
not.
streets of our beautiful resort. Make new friends, or rekindle
nerd.
old flames. Let your eyes take in the luxurious expanse of the
somebody.
open desert under clear, starlit skies. Gaze straight on into the sunset from our villa rooftops.
This is big.
Countless diversions await. Gamble in our casino. Take in the theater.
Need holograms.
Or stay in one of our exclusive
Let's see
executive
what I got.
suites that will
Weapons.
shelter
Holo
you
rifle.
and cater to your every
Okay.
whim. So if life's worries have weighed you
So I'm
down,
stuck wearing a
if you need an escape
a
from your
jumpsuit.
troubles, or if you just need an
It's my
opportunity
blue hair
to begin
and a collar
again,
that'll go off.
join us. Let go and leave the world behind at the Sierra Madre grand opening this October.
I can get
We'll
supplies.
be waiting. Has your life
Ah,
taken
shit.
a turn? Do troubles beset you? Has fortune
And
left
no
you
stim
behind?
packs, unfortunately.
If so, the Sierra Madre Casino, in all its glory, is inviting you to
So I gotta be
begin
careful out here as
again.
well.
Come to a place where wealth,
That's the way out after you break into the Sierra Madre's vault. Try to leave. I'll set off your caller.
beautiful resort, make new friends, or rekindle old flames.
It's like I'm at the beginning
Let
of
your
this.
eyes take in the luxurious expanse of the open desert under clear, starlit skies. Gaze straight on into the sunset from our villa rooftops.
The importance there.
Countless diversions
Nothing
await.
there.
Gamble in our casino. Take in the theater, or stay in one
I only
of
got
our
0 caps with
exclusive
me.
executive suites that
Hopefully
will
I'll get it all
shelter
back
you
once I have the DLC done.
and cater to your every whim.
I should though.
This gate to the Sierra Madre is sealed, locked, for now. Do as I say, and it won't be locked for much longer.
Alright. So I'm gonna try to stealth my way through this. First thing I'll do is look for dog. Find dog at the police station in the villa.
Has your life taken a turn? Do troubles beset you? Has fortune left you behind? If so, the Sierra Madre Casino.
So I guess I'm somewhere in, I assume, western Nevada, because that's where like the Sierra Madre Mountains are. Medical district. Could find stim packs in there.
The villa's comm speakers have aged poorly, like the Madre. Pre-war junk. The speakers emit a signal that'll set off your caller if you stay too long. There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio.
Damaged speakers destroyed. If I can find more ammo as well. Sure. So it's straight ahead. Alright, she's the closest. Okay, Christine's the closest, so I'll do that. Programmer's Digest, ashtray. Gotta be careful out here. Yeah, I hear you. Clinic. So I'm gonna have to go a different route. Ah, shit, I don't have a high enough stealth. He's down for now. Where's the radio scene? Great, he's already back up. Where is it? I've read this had mixed reviews on Steam. Probably because of its repetitiveness. What is even my stealth skills? 30. Not good enough. You go away. Can't keep wasting ammo. Ghost pretty much knows where I'm at all times. Where's the radio? I don't see it. Crap. Gotta really survive out here. get something that would give me health. Damn it. I mean, wait, I need to sleep. Gave me something for a bit. Next level up, I'm definitely gonna have to increase the stealth. In case you try to follow me. I usually don't watch. Where is it? The only thing is, like, there's always an enemy nearby, so you can't sleep. We can't wait, even though that doesn't make sense for this. Activate clinic security terminal. Check hologram status. Patrolling second floor. Set behavior. Update new pattern. View security postings. Holograms do just name implies provide security. They perform this function better than most conventional security guards. Not only do security holograms look like Sierra Madre personnel, they respond to threats or unauthorized personnel, just as conventional security guards would. The memory cells in your current hologram emitters can only perceive their environment in a cone in front of them. They can, however, change facing as needed and scan their environment for unauthorized activity. It is best to purchase security hologram emitters pairs to cover a full view of the environment, as trespassers could conceivably use hologram blind spots to gain access to unauthorized areas. Detection. Detect unauthorized guests or detect criminal action. They will display a warning caution color to the target. If you believe they ever display this color in error, immediately move away from the hologram's field of view until they resume their normal protocol. If the behavior persists, they will enter engagement mode and return red. And attempt to subdue targets within their Discharge beams. Note, as requested in the service contract, NE has installed EBE systems in all Sierra Madre security hologram emitters. Response. Instructor's natural response is to attack security hologram, either with fist or with a weapon. Fortunately for the hologram owner, all such assaults are useless against security holograms. They cannot be wounded, damaged, or harmed unless their emitter is destroyed. Attackers spending the time to look for emitters will usually be rendered unconscious by a hologram's discharge beams before they can disable them, so there is nothing to fear. I need a drink of water otherwise. Alright. Patrols. With service holograms, security holograms cannot leave emitter range. They will pursue a target to the emitter's perimeter, however this usually allows a target to be subdued and should be present no obstacle to casino security. Emitters. Hologram emitters are sturdy yet can still be damaged or broken if enough force is applied. In addition, while they are protected inside sturdy clay space-age alloys, their circuits are vulnerable to being tampered with. If this occurs, refer to the repair manual that comes with the hologram installation guide. Please call customer support services if this occurs. Do not attempt to repair the emitter yourself. Do not approach the emitter that may have been tampered with. If you must, please wear reflective maintenance gear or metal armor in case of hologram malfunction, and make sure that you can move beyond a hologram's field of view in case problems arise. Welcome on behalf of your friends at NE. We thank you for purchasing the latest in service and security technology. If you encounter any problems, contact our urgent care service representatives at any time during the weekdays from 10 to 2 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's not really a lot of time, is it? If no one is there to respond to your emergency, leave a message and one of our trained representatives will return your call in the next 3 to 4 days. Maintenance. Holographic ingredient security technology requires service from trained professionals and routine maintenance. While the emitters maintain a charge for practically hundreds of years, damage can occur and circuits can erode over time. As part of Security Madre exclusive contract, we have delivered on the custom energy recycling emitters requested by the Sierra Madre Financiers and Mr. Sinclair.
Picking up an emitter signature. Watch for security holograms. Dangerous. Don't shoot them. Attacking them is useless.
As I find something with stim packs. Easy, huh? Good doctor's bag. Stim pack, forceps, module. Appointment calendar. Sinclair and his keys transmitted to Sierra Madre. Domino transmitted to Chief Physician's Terminal. Sinclair proposed moving one auto dock to Casino and scheduling visits. Sinclair There we go, finally got it. Appointment calendar. His keys showed up today, sans Sinclair, escorted by Mr. Domino. He explained to me Miss Keys had developed a throat infection and asked if the autodoc could help. I asked about the Sierra Madre's autodoc. He said he didn't want to alarm Sinclair. Ran some tests. Miss Key's voice is fine. Her loss of voice was more listlessness, sympathetic of excessive medics usage. When I tried to speak to her about it, Mr. Domino intervened. I warned them too much of chem could render a subject comatose, and Domino laughed. I lost my temper, and he said he better return another time when I was in better spirits. Despised that man. Unpleasant visit. Domino stopped by to ask about the test results in Vera's voice. He seemed concerned she would lose her voice for the Galler Man. I told him if Miss Keyes was concerned she should see me, and I would only disclose any medical information to her. I told him the autodocs were more than capable of healing Miss Keyes' voice if she developed any throat infection, and we could even operate if need be if she tore her larynx. Larynx, yes. He seemed satisfied by the news, apologized, amazingly enough, and left a bottle of wine as a token of his appreciation. I told him I felt it was inappropriate. He insisted. I dumped it in the trash. Damn, man, I don't know. I would have kept the bottle myself. A holotape. Mentats. This is a restricted dispenser code for the use of the vending machine. Prisoner commands.
Are you listening? From now on, when I talk to you, pay attention. I've left markers on your Pip-Boy. Find the 3 other callers in town, 8, 12, and 14. Get them to the fountain. Obey me, and you can all go free.
Getting more Sierra Madre ships. Disable it. Okay, I'll take one carton of cigarettes. I should be able to sell it somewhere in this DLC. Yes. Basement key. Dispenser codes. Codes for the public dispensers arrived today. Sinclair instructed us in their use in case of emergency. Should be able to get stims and other treatments from the machines. Sinclair indicated it could dispense more based on the nature of the medical emergency or subject's condition. Among the codes, he kept asking if we could make sure the code for MedX was backed up. He must have said it 3 times. I don't think he realized it. Must be stress. Made a backup of the code on his terminal just in case. Restricted dispenser. Now I got a MedX code and Mentats. Ghost sight. Ghost sight vision. I'll try that later. All the tool cabinets seem to be empty. Nothing in there. Actually, what ammo does this gun take? MFSLB. Oh, dead people. Gas leak. Admitted 3 workers from Fiesta del Sol switching station. Exposed to some unidentified airborne toxin from the ventilation system. Caused severe lung and tissue damage. Inhalation isn't the problem, it's absorbed through the skin. Researching its effects, the gas, whatever it is, may be building up in the vents beneath the town. Ask foremen to look into the source before government inspectors do. Safety suits. Chemical suits arrived today. They're bulky, hard to talk and move in. It was difficult to unlock the class once in place. I had to get one of the staff to help me out of it. I told the construction crew to keep the suits ready while working in the switching station, and to be careful with them. We only have a limited number. I asked Sinclair to order more in the event of a leak in the villa, and prepared cost estimates for another gas leak to support my case. Didn't need to. He agreed to the request immediately. Then asked if he could see the workers. They make sure they were alright. Cloud residue. Assassination suit. Cosmic knife. Be a backup weapon. Purified water. Wouldn't hurt to take a nap on these tables. Looks like the collar blew up. Chips. Residue. Train. Chips. Residue. Better than nothing currently. Machine code stim pack. Restrict the code for the use of any machines. Pencil. Dean's secret stash. Please pistol. Crisp. Should do for now. Usually there's like a first aid kit in here. Other side of here. This unusual looking auto dock still has a series of dials buttons that appear to work. Heal all crippled limbs. Oh god, I'm slow.
Camp speakers at the end of the hall. Red light means they're shielded. Must be a way to shut them off somewhere else.
Basement clinic. Get to the clinic basement, turn off the power to shielded speakers in the autodock wing. slow throughout this entire campaign. Okay, I'm fine. Yeah, I can't go near that. Alright, gotta find a way to the basement then. The basements. Looks like there's nothing really here. Clinic power status. Auto docks powered, security hologram powered, music speakers powered. Note: please inform clinic management before shutting down generator for maintenance. Disengagement power. Doesn't heal you, only if you have crippled limbs. Exhaustion. As Key's insomnia seems to have gotten worse, we ended up ordering a new autodock upgrades. Must have cost Sinclair a fortune. New programs for the autodocks. Right? The effects of exhaustion. I've already spoken to the staff about side effects and dangers of prologue use. Wanted to make sure they weren't using it to pull double shifts. Sinclair asked if these codes could be downloaded into the public dispensers. The codes aren't compatible, unfortunately. He said he'd look into it. Guess his contacts at Big Mountain will be getting a call soon. The woman before you looks disoriented, pained. She blinks a few times, then went. Okay, what the fuck? Give me time to read a fucking dialogue, Jesus. Are you alright? She looks at you, blinks again, opens her mouth, but nothing comes out. Touches her throat, traces the scar beneath the chin. Her eyes widen in alarm. What happened? She looks shaken. As she glances at the autodock, she recoils, and her mouth opens, but again, nothing comes out. Looks at you, her hands clutched in a fist, her eyes narrow, takes a step back, studying you. What's the matter? Opens her mouth again, winces, then frowns, drags a finger across her throat in slow motion. She looks more angry than pained now. Frowning, she touches her throat again, gently. Her hand brushes her collar, then her frown deepens. Eyes narrow to traces the edge of the collar until she finds the lock. She begins to press it with her fingers. It's a bomb collar. Mess with it, it'll go off. She looks surprised, then notices your collar, then raises an eyebrow. Let's just say we're in this together. She frowns, narrows her eyes, slowly shakes her head. We need to cooperate if we're going to get out of here. Shakes her head again and draws a line in the air between the two of you. Look, together we can get out of this. Shakes her head once, then crosses her arms. Look, I'm not trying to order you, but your life is tied to mine. She frowns, glances at the collar, looks back at you. She makes a circle with her hands, puts her hand over her eyes and squints. She nods at you, lowers her hand from her eyes, shakes her head. She draws a slow line. You're looking for something else. Fine, I can help. She studies you again, then her expression softens slightly, shakes her head slowly, and gives a silent sigh. Nods her head, then raises an eyebrow and nods at the door. Alright, come with me. Nods. Steps slightly behind you, waiting. Christina has given you the signal interference perk. This perk grants you a short period of time near a speaker before your bomb collar starts to activate, as well as increasing the amount of time before your bomb collar detonates by 50%. Fine collar 12, Christine. Raises an eyebrow. Do you know how to get out of here? She points in the direction of the main gate, then points at your collar, shakes her head, and locks her hands around her neck. Hands lash outwards, fingers sprayed as she rolls her eyes back. After a second, she turns back. So once the collars are gone, we can just leave? Nods slowly, as if thinking. Then she raises an eyebrow, looks skeptical, then shrugs. She points downwards, makes a circle around her, then back to the same spot, and then her finger drifts. I had other questions. She looks exasperated, then waves her hand in a circle in front of her. How did you end up in the auto dock? Puts her finger in a circle, frowns, drags her hand down over her eyes, raises them again, points to you. Were you knocked out? She nods, raises an eyebrow, points at you, makes a circle, then points at your feet. Did you circle the area, or... She repeats the circling motion again. This time she lowers her hand, circles the finger inward. She's pointing a spot between you. Pointing the ground between you, she raises an eyebrow. Follow the radio signal here. A woman's voice. She waits. After a second, she raises her eyebrow again. I was curious where it led. Looks at you for a second, studying you, then nods. Points to you, points to the casino. She slowly shakes her head, and points in the direction of the main gate. Me? What about you? Slowly shakes her head, then points at the ground. Do you know what those machines around the villa are? Shakes her head, then pauses, makes a small circle with her thumb and forefinger. She points at you and makes the motion of putting something in her palm. Here's a Sierra Madre trip. Let's see. Take a magic tricks. Here's a Sierra Madre chip. I'll need that back. She examines the chip for a second, raises it to her eye, turns it to the side, gouging its diameter and width. She runs her finger over the surface, slowly checking the engraving, tosses the chip back to you. She pretends to look around, sees something on the floor, then pretends to bend down and pick it up. She then looks at you and nods. Yeah, there's more, all over. She frowns, looks frustrated for the moment, thinking. She stands still for a second, then stops, and slowly makes the motion of bending down and scooping something up. She holds the imaginary object in her hand, as if heavy, and puts it in front of her, as if on the table. Then hefts what looks like a small box and pours it on top of an object, looks at it, reaches down. You can make more of those at a workbench with the right materials. She smiles, nods. I really do try to read fast as I can with her dialogue. She points to your Pip-Boy, makes a motion, opening up and removing something from it. Raises her hand, makes a motion of smashing it, holding up the remains. You need a battery, fission battery and scrap metal, and you can can counterfeit the chips? Impressed. She then points to you, then her, and makes a circle. Can you teach me how to do it? Nods. She then makes a series of hand motions representing weight and amounts, enough so you can think. Christina's taught you the coin operator perk, allowing you to make serum-hydrate chips, metal slugs, at workbenches using fusion batteries and scrap metal. What weapons are you skilled at? Draws a jagged lightning bolt in the air, by means throw a grenade, pulls an imaginary knife behind her back. She then moves her feet shoulder width apart, holds hands up at a partial stance, holds up one pistol, take aim. Single shot ends with a nod. Energy, weapons, explosives, melee, unarmed, and guns. Is that all? She nods once. Let's trade equipment. Well, I got Christine. Looks like this will be a solid stopping point for part 1 of my Let's Play of Fallout New Vegas Dead Money. Thanks to everybody who's enjoyed. Look forward to more videos in the future as I will upload more of Dead Money. Yeah, I should finish Lego Batman 2 as well. But anyway, like, subscribe, and all that. Hit the bell if you want to as well. And this has been Alex.